Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent. We've got videos for you that you want to see. No. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent. We've got the UFO videos that you want to see tonight, and right now we're getting it started with the jellyfish video. Everybody's been talking about it. Jeremy Corbell dropped it, but now AI has kind of stepped into the realm and done some enhancements on this image coming in. And we're looking at this closely, and some people are claiming that we're seeing some kind of alien creature in this jellyfish video here, in this still frame after AI enhanced it. I'm not exactly sure. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, we're just getting started tonight. Tons of UFO videos. We're just getting started with this. Somebody sent this in. Again, Blake just mentioned that this is a AI. AI is kind of the new thing in the world, and they do their own representation of what they see in their algorithm. And right now we're looking at something very interesting. I like what's being done here. Could AI even have a bad pareidolia problem? That could be taken with a grain of salt, but we're looking at this and we're seeing some pretty good close-ups. I like that it transfers back to the original, and it kind of does represent maybe some sort of humanoid flying in this craft.
Yeah, I like the way you bring that up, Brent, that even AI has sometimes problems seeing images and enhancing images that has very lacking detail to it. So again, the Corbell video, it's very vague. Again, it could be some kind of optic chip on the lens itself creating this illusion, and maybe in the next few days we're going to share with you our reasoning behind this optic phenomenon that seemingly looks like maybe a UFO, but in fact it's some kind of malfunction with the lens itself, the camera. But if this is an object and it's actually there, people calling it the jellyfish, it's interesting that AI kind of comes in and represents what it thinks it sees. And we're looking at it right now. You can see that it looks like an alien gray. You could kind of see that it's wearing a suit, the dark eyes, the kind of features that you hear amongst abductees.
Yeah, again, these are the sightings that's happening around the world. It's hard to confirm any of this because the information is so lacking. We need the crystal clear smoking gun, and that's what it's all about. People have been debunking this. Mick West, like I said a couple days ago, people say it's balloons, and they do assortments of balloons trying to match this. Again, in my opinion, I didn't see this object move. I don't see it rotate, oscillate. It seems really stagnant. So it's all still up for debate. Lots of stuff. Big UFOs tonight. We're just getting started. Smash that thumbs up, everybody. We got an object up in the sky. People don't know what it is, and they're bewildered. Check this out.
Right, let's roll the video once again. It looks to me that there's some kind of craft up in the sky. You're seeing it just hover up there above the cloud layer. Red lights. We see some optical lights to the right. Not exactly sure what we're looking at. Some people are claiming that this was a massive triangular craft just hovering over the city, and it just hung there for hours at a time. I'm not exactly sure. We need to get more details. This is coming in, and apparently Nashville, Tennessee is where this happened, and it was earlier in January 1st, 2023. So this is over a year old, this footage, but I don't recall ever seeing it. That's why we're sharing it with you right now.
Yeah, this just came into our feed earlier today, and people are saying, do you see this object up in the sky? I'm still looking at this, and we're going to get a closer look again. People might say that it is, and if it was, this object would be massive. If that was hovering up in the sky, we're looking at something that's probably the size of maybe half a football field. And this thing kind of remains steady. See those lights right in the middle, those red ones? And does it look like a craft to you? That's the big question. Could this be maybe some sort of projection from something on the ground shooting up, hitting the cloud layer, creating this aspect of an illusion like something's up in the sky? That's all up for debate. We're just looking at something right here. In my opinion, it could be something up there. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's why we're sharing this video with you right here at Third Phase Moon. Again, it's over a year, but I don't care how old the video is. If the evidence is clear and it seems that there's something unusual going on, we're going to share it right here at Third Phase Moon, and we're looking at this. And again, could it be just a series of drones in formation, rock steady, side by side, creating an illusion that there's a large craft up there? But again, we're looking at this, and in my opinion, I'm not seeing any indicators of this. I think what we're looking at is something quite large, maybe 60 to maybe over 100 feet in length here. And whatever it is, I'm not seeing any FAA lights at all.
Yeah, good point right there. Could it be a combination of drones? Again, they're obligated to have blinking lights. We're not seeing any of that. I'm going to roll this as legitimate for the sake of not being CGI. A lot of people say, why do you always put up CGI in your videos? We'll call it like it is. And I'm calling this as legitimate footage for what it is. Not saying it's a UFO from another planet, but we're looking at something here that's legit. Let's move on. We got big UFOs coming up. This is just getting started.
Broad daylight footage coming in from Nevada of what looks to be some kind of metallic flying disc UFO. Take a look at this. All right, now let's get a closer look at whatever is hovering in broad daylight. A massive craft just over there. Somebody's driving down the road, notices something, pulls out their camera, and then voila, we're looking at something very legitimate. No CGI again. We're looking at footage that's authentic, and I think I could confirm what's going on here is something quite extraordinary, unless this is some kind of experimental aircraft right now, some new craft within the area that nobody's ever seen before. Because what I'm looking at right now, it's massive. There's no FAA lights, no propellers. We're looking at something that doesn't resemble the typical blimp. I'm not even seeing a canopy here. So what's controlling this?
Yeah, good points there, Blake. This thing's off in some distance, and this guy's getting a really good shot, driving and filming a UFO at the same time. You can see it very clearly that it's big. It's something huge up there in the sky. Could it be, like you said, like some sort of new experimental craft, maybe a new technology of blimp? We just don't know. Right now, we're looking at something that almost looks metallic in its nature, and it's just kind of cruising there. It captured this person's eye. Like you said, Blake, I don't see a gondola. I see this thing as too big to be like your Goodyear blimp that you would see in LA typically. Right now we're seeing something massive floating above the mountains, and it really captures a good essence of what people see, these large craft up in the sky. What is this?
You know, if we could lock down the exact location, the exact same time, maybe we could find out. Maybe it's next to a military base. Do we have any background exactly where this was shot, what highway this person was shooting?
Yeah, Nevada. Sometimes details come a little sketchy. People just share it. They want to get the word out. And that's what Third Phase is all about, getting it out as fast as we can so people really put their boots on the ground, just like we are, trying to find out what's really going on here. Nevada is pretty much X marks the spot. We just don't know exactly where.
You know, Nevada, it's a big state. We're there, Rachel. We checked out Area 51, the front and back gates. It's on our Third Phase Moon YouTube channel. Go back and take a look at it. But again, they're experimenting with things out there. And is this something mundane? I don't think so. I think what we're looking at is definitely something experimental, and it's, thank God, that the public's out there shooting this with their video cameras and their cell phones, and just having their eyes on the skies is very important. Now, let's get to something that's quite incredible. We cover the weather phenomenon every once in a while. And this one came to me earlier today on my Gmail. And don't forget our Facebook, Twitter, and official Instagram, Third Phase of Moon. You could all submit your evidence there. But what came in earlier today from Queensland, Australia, was quite shocking. And these radar images was something that I've never seen before. Guys, take a look at this. So we're looking at radar imagery. Just, I think within the past 24 hours, for the first time, right here at Third Phase of Moon, the world's going to be talking about this anomaly that just showed up over Queensland, a radar showcasing some kind of massive blank space in a circular centrifugal pattern that is unexplainable. Is there a radar defect, what we're looking at, or is there something over Queensland, Australia, that's just blocking it out? Some kind of stealth massive disc shape that runs over 100 miles at least. I gotta do some more research, but guys, if you've seen this anomaly going on over Queensland right now, please follow up with us right here at Third Phase of Moon, because we're looking at this right now, and it's kind of liquid breaking news, and we don't have an explanation. Is there something massive over Australia at the moment? Your thoughts, Brent?
Yeah, very curious. This is really good stuff coming in. We like the evidence. People are sharing it, and we're seeing an anomaly. We're seeing this, like you say, this large spherical opening over Queensland. This is amazing. Is this maybe an artifact within the radar, and it may be glitched out somehow, and it's creating this, again, an artifact within bad readings of what's happening there? But if it's not, could this be some sort of natural phenomenon? That's a possibility. But look at this circular radar imagery. It's amazing.
Yep, the vacuum of the clouds within this circular pattern in this massive wide range of space over land. Again, it could just be an anomaly, some kind of radar defect. But could you imagine if it were true, and it could be, we're not saying it isn't, that there's something right now going on over Australia. So we urge everybody in that region, keep your eyes on the skies over there. Something may be going on. And again, this is just coming into Third Phase of Moon. It's kind of breaking news at the moment. So keep your heads up over there and let us know. My email is in the description. Now, again, a lot more stuff right here coming in tonight. So let's get to this one. Kazakhstan. Something quite unusual happened. A portal, a rip in space. I'm not sure. Guys, take a look at this.
Вот. Да ну. Вам видно? Вам видно? Что это? Я опять возле антенн.
All right, we're looking at something that is totally unexplained at the moment. Definitely possible weather phenomenon or some kind of rip in the fabric of time in the perfect place at the right time. Kazakhstan's lighting up. Brent, your thoughts on this incredible video?
Yep. Again, we're looking at UFO videos. The phenomenon, what we're seeing here tonight is 100% legit. No CGI going on. What we're seeing is something happening on our planet that people capture. We're looking at this, and we see this, again, this half kind of moon spherical object floating in the sky, kind of wisping above the mountains over there. People might say it's a portal, maybe some sort of rocket launch that just happened that left this aftermath. We don't know. Again, we're looking at things that people have a hard time understanding. We don't know what's happening. We're looking at this, and it captures the attention of the world. Right now, again, things are happening really fast in real time here at Third Phase of Moon. Could this be just a weather phenomenon? Could it be an experiment? Could it be a open porthole to something that we just don't understand? This is the stuff we're looking for.
Absolutely stunning footage coming in from this region. We don't get footage from this area of the world, Kazakhstan. I think it's kind of the first time we're sharing this stuff from this area, but worldwide, it comes in from all areas of the planet. But it's interesting, for the first time, I think, at Third Phase of Moon, we're sharing this footage from Kazakhstan. So kudos to the people out there. Keep your eyes on the skies. Something obscure is really going on here, and we don't have an explanation. We'd sure like to get your thoughts, guys, in the comments. It really helps. We appreciate everybody's opinions. Now, let's get to this. Have you guys ever heard of the mystery of Montauk? Well, our good friend Michael Roser at Dark Hour Paranormal just shared us the screener of his new documentary. And we're going to be sharing with you right now the trailer. It's a teaser, and it's going to be premiering on his channel. We're going to be supplying the links, but make sure you subscribe to a Dark Hour Paranormal this Friday. His documentary is about to drop. Let's share the teaser right now. Check it out.
They had down there what we would know today like sort of like a hadron collider. In order to create the time-space continuum disruption that they needed to connect with other dimensions.
So this is battery 216, and this is the first place I ever ventured into the base.
You can't see his face. It's like the Matrix or something. Like it's just like a peach blur. Like they blurred out his face.
And there's other people there who were involved in his life and his time travel projects.
All time coexists, and it's possible to go from point A to point B.
But these groups work together very closely, especially recently, and especially on projects such as Montauk.
There it is. The documentary Dark Hour Paranormal is going to present it this Friday. Guys, I urge you to take a look at it. It's very provocative. If you don't know anything about Montauk, you're going to learn a whole hell of a lot. But if you know anything about Montauk, again, you're going to learn so much more that it's going to blow your mind. So guys, make sure to subscribe to Dark Hour Paranormal and take a look at his new documentary, because it's going to rock. What's going on? It's just so hard to explain what really happened over there. And Dark Hour delves deep into the mystery and speaks to people that were actually victims and people that were involved with the project. It's very eye-opening.
Yeah, totally looking forward to this. It's just around the corner. It's happening on the 19th. Again, we just watched this. It's a full-length documentary. It's free. That's the best part. You can just go straight there and watch it at Dark Hour Paranormal's channel when it drops. We're all going to be there. I suggest you be there too, because again, he's got multiple eyewitnesses. They go on location. They find this mysterious tape that's been left in the dirt at Montauk. It reveals a lot with possible experiments that's been done at Montauk. You could read into this a lot of ways, but you can maybe tie it all together with what these guys did. It's an incredible documentary. Michael, good job on this one.
Absolutely. I can't wait to have the people watch it. I'm excited. Basically, it's going to be available. The Lost Souls of Montauk. It's a documentary, and it's going to be released. The time is now. The Lost Souls of Montauk. It's January 19th, 2024. It's just coming up this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Guys, again, I urge you to go check it out. That being said, we appreciate everybody from around the world joining us. We know it's important to bring this on pretty much a daily basis right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're trying our best. There's so much information that's coming in. As you see, the plethora of information and evidence, it's mind-blowing, and it's going to continue to proceed in this direction. So we appreciate the support. We appreciate you getting the word out about Third Phase of Moon. Make sure you thumbs up on the way out, and we're going to bring you a lot more. So subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys know what to do. It's been our pleasure. Paula Asteria, she's on assignment. She's going to be back in tomorrow's episode with new information coming in. Things are getting so excited. The world is pretty much in a place that disclosure is right around the corner. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Brent.